God dang. Give me just a second. I'm trying to remember how to do this again. What the heck is happening? Okay, there we go. Took me a second. What's up, John, Avery, Luca, Vance Gamer, Brayden, Laser, Fazbear, Pope, Trains, Literally. Oh, yeah, Noodles, I remember you. What's up, Polo? God, it's been so long. Actually, speaking of that, I need to switch my... I can't believe it's almost been a year. Yeah, I remember you, Shrooms. What's up, Framed Power? Actually, speaking of that, is there any way to enlarge the chat? This is absolutely tiny. Maybe I'll just make it brighter. Much better. Almost forgot what I was doing for a second. God dang, that's pretty crazy actually, Brayden. It's pretty nice though. In a whole year, almost exactly, almost to a month. Like I think like 11 months or something like that. So I've actually... Thank you, Grass. It's a big rip on that. That must be, quite traumatizing, to be honest. Trains. Or not really traumatizing, you know, like... terrifying, I guess? I don't know if traumatizing is a good word to use, but... Oh, it's because... I have a feeling my battery's gonna die, occasionally, because I don't have this thing fully plugged in, but... Actually, wait, I can't do this. I can't do this, stream thing like this. Or I can't have it this way, I have to show the stream. I was gonna do it where I had just the chat only, but... What's up, Held? Just in case something happens on stream or something like that. Actually, something I could do. I forgot about this. Give me 1 second. I'll just do that. Okay, there shouldn't be too much delay on this, hopefully, but I don't know why it's not pulling up, but what's up, Mike? I've been pretty good, pretty busy. This is not. You know, I'm just gonna look at chat from. Thank you, Opernix, for the $2 donation, and yep, I'm finally back after a year. I'm gonna put the laptop right here, right in front of me, so I can actually see what the heck's going on. Easier, at least. What's up, Joke? So, the world, let's see it, is, as for how old this world was, I think it's like 6 years old. Actually, I think the entire world itself, outside of the project, is like 7. What's up, Valid Warrior? I was contemplating a lot if I should come back or not, to be honest with you, at some point. When it came to, um, really going out of my way to do this project again. I mean, it's not like I have to spend a ton of time, but doing this over time. But even then, I still can't believe it's almost been a year though. Crazy part is I think it's the 4th today. It's been almost exactly to a year to the date since I actually finished this project, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, it's I think over 100 forgot how much coal it is. I think it's like 150,000 pieces of coal I have to place. I don't remember the numbers, though, to be honest with you. I kind of forgotten them at this point. Somewhere around that number. I'll double check in a minute, though, how much I have left, and I'll figure out how much. I'll probably remember if I double check. Okay. That year just flew by so quickly. So insanely quick. It's a big rip right there. Also, you may hear an alarm go off occasionally, like every 30 minutes. It's for water. Up, eggs deep. Yeah, they are. They're 60 million by 60 million, but not this version, at least. This version's like a dinosaur at this point. What's up, DMC? I play on the PS4. Okay, so I have all this coal already done. This is probably what, like, so I have all of this to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know why these are down here, whatever. 12, 13, 14, 15. $16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31. Count 31 because of the other half. 31, double chest. I think it's around 100k. I'm pretty sure each double chest holds 31,104 blocks. Or not 31,000, that's with blocks. I mean with just the... That's if you turned items into blocks. I mean, if you have just the ore, it would be 3,456. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, wait a minute, what? 107,000, that's... So I have probably around 120,000 blocks of... At least 100,000 blocks of coal to place down. I mean, well, in that case, technically this is also impossible to mine too, because you count the air blocks, but obviously you don't really usually factor that into the actual world, especially if you're mining it, because that would technically mean you're not mining anything ever, because every block that you mine replaces another one. What's up, Sleep Demon? The end is going to be kind of tricky because it is floating, so that's going to be fun to think about. The nether is going to be definitely the interesting one. City and pillars, yeah, I mean, they'll take a couple hours probably, but probably won't be that bad. Really, it's going to be the problem is I don't have insta mining in the end, so all that over a million blocks of instone is going to be fun to mine out without any insta mining to deal with. Lava's going to be annoying, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be annoying, but I have my methods. Jesus Christ, yawning. I forget how tiring this is. Well, not tiring in the sense of like exhaustion, but it's just like, it's like the reverse tiring. I always forget I actually need good sleep when I do this type of stuff. It's weird. It's like the reverse of like usually when you want good sleep if you want to do something exhilarating, but this you need good sleep just to stay awake. Yeah, I mean it's kind of boring. It's just like there's because it's such a lack of stimulation, basically. In some sense, at least. The weird part is I still haven't been able to recreate this project in the sense of like my steps to the success of this project, I guess you could say. I just haven't been able to recreate this type of motivation and stuff like that. I've been thinking about it for a while. I think doing the project's gonna help me think about it a bit more, but it's hard to explain, really. I just haven't been able to do it. I don't know, there's something about it. This took about 5 years-ish. Somewhere around 5 years. I don't know if it, maybe it's just the, like, instant, it's sort of like the instant gratification where if I just place this block, then I know I'm making progress. Like, every time, it's like I just know for sure. It's very linear. I think it's a very linear progression this project has, is what makes it so easy to, like, keep going, I guess. I'm guessing that's it. Um, at least what I've considered the biggest factor for my motivation through this project. Because it's not even like, you would think it'd be like streaming and stuff like that. Streaming is more of a bonus thing. I could do this project if I wasn't streaming. I did actually, I think a good about a third of this entire project, about 1,000 hours off stream. So it's not like I can't do this project off stream. But it's just, I don't know, there's something about it. What's up, German Empire? What's up, LX? I'm probably not going to be mining anymore on the overworld, but I will be mining the nether, though, at some point. That's going to be a lot more entertaining, let me tell you that much, when seeing me die over and over again, probably. Watching me fail, that a lot. I'll tell you that much. I don't know, there's something about it. I think it's just because it's such a, the I've completed it mentality is like I know there's a lot of things where that pretty much doesn't exist in some capacity, the lag. Like, and there's a lot of scenarios where that doesn't exist. And that, I guess, like, concrete, uh, way of thinking about it. Like, there's no, like, standard that I have. It's hard to find that type of standard of me completing something, but this has a super linear standard. Not only linear progression, but linear standard too. It's like, okay, mine the world, all walls, everything is flat, there you go. Once that's done, I'm done. The rest doesn't even really matter at that point. Like, the only thing I can think about doing is making some kind of, like, process or procedure, and then, like, write down the goal itself, like, the requirements, I guess you could say, for the goal, more than just the goal itself. I've been stuck at 55k for a long time. It was kind of weird though, because it's like, there was a time I was at like 50 something k, I think, at some point. And then a random person made a video, a YouTube short that had like 2 million views or something like that, and it shot me up to 55k out of nowhere. It was weird. It was like, it was after Toy Cat's video. It was like a month or two after Toy Cat's video, I think. And then I've been just slowly creeping up and then slowly falling at this point. My channel is kind of in a decline, a very, very slow decline, but definitely on a decline, for sure. I'm gonna be mining it. I'm placing all of it just so I can mine it later. The placing's already annoying. Gonna be annoying, because having to how fast I have to move my finger consistently, but mining it's definitely gonna be a whole nother beast on its own. That's for sure. What's up, Red Uncanny? The coal ore is, I mean, there isn't really any specific, like, reason I have it. I'm kind of just wanting to mine it. I just want to mine it for the sake of mining it. I don't technically have to mine it, but I've been doing this same exact thing over and over again, so I mean... might as well. Yeah, no, inventory space is gonna be kind of a problem. Look like I have all these, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also have all of these shulker boxes with that, alongside the 107,000 in those double chests, so, just gonna point that out. I kind of forgot about that until I saw it. Inventory is definitely gonna be a hard thing to deal with though, because I have to be very, very cautious of it. Because if I start mining too much and I keep forgetting about it, then the coal will disappear and I'll lose my amount. What's up, waterproof? That's actually why, I think there's a crafting table over there. That's what I usually do. I wouldn't be surprised if I forgot a step in the things I do when I used to do this stuff. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised at all if I forgot something. That's something I'm trying to get better at, and that's making little procedures and, like, past procedures that I used to do. Like, steps, I guess you could say. Like, if I forget something, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember. I can look at it or write it down or whatever. I'm gonna start doing that, actually, in more things. Even then, by the way, even if I do that, I'm still gonna have to make multiple trips, which is kind of terrifying to think about. Even if I did turn them all into blocks, I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have to make multiple trips. Which is kind of a terrifying thought on its own. I don't know, I would be genuinely shocked if somebody did something like that. Like, what the heck? It's kind of just out of nowhere. I mean, I've had some pretty crazy donators. Like, shocking. I've even seen people do races. Like, donation, like, one-upping each other. It's pretty interesting, to tell you that much. I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that feeling when I finished this project. It was so amazing, honestly. It was such a nice sigh of relief, to tell you that much. It's techno. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't really know techno that well in terms of like. It's really unfortunate that that happened, but um, I didn't really know techno that well. To be honest with you, definitely see a lot of people did, but I really didn't. I don't know why. Like, I just don't know. There's something about. You think I would, to be honest. You really think I would, honestly. I think even if I like mirrored myself, I think I honestly would like think of myself as knowing techno, at least their content and stuff like that. At least in some capacity, you would think I would, but surprisingly, no. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't like him. I just didn't go into his content that much. I don't know. It's just like you can only put your time into so many things, to be honest. Like I would hear glimpses of him a long time ago, but like I really really wouldn't. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Like I really just wouldn't dive into his content. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like one of those things you kind of hear, but like you don't really think much of it. It's like even if I like even if people say for example you have this massive YouTuber, even like no matter how big the YouTuber is or whatever, depending on what niche you're into, you may not even know them or even barely even heard of them at all, like, even remotely. Even if they have like 15 million subscribers or something like that, if not more, but you don't really think much of it because it's like it's kind of like something you've heard once or whatever. You don't just consistently hear it or anything of that sort. I already did I did everything in the ores except for the coal. Coal was the last thing I was gonna do, and then I just dipped. I dipped around October last year. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to challenge myself to stay off of YouTube. Like, actually just the app. I'm not talking about streaming. I'm talking like just on the app itself. Like, the only thing I'll stay on is my channel, and that's it. I'm basically just challenging myself to stay off of it pretty much entirely. I got rid of it all, or I disabled it on my phone, and really much access of it. And I only have access to my channel, technically. Well, I technically don't only have access, but I'm really only gonna allow myself to have access. I'm basically like, it sounds weird to say this, but I'm trying to like create a distaste for YouTube in general. Like, I know it sounds weird, like, it seems weird I'm doing that, but kind of doing it as like a, sort of like a way to separate myself. From it. Or at least I'm trying to at least put it through an outlet of this channel. This channel is a pretty good outlet into YouTube instead of having to dive into, you know, the actual, like, main parts of YouTube. Take a break. So yes, I'm gonna go one day. I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna go one day and then just take a break after. It's like, yes, I took an it's like, imagine taking an like, it's like you go for like a year straight, and then you, like, oh yeah, I'm finally taking that break because I finished, and then like 11 months later, you come back, be like, and then you just take a break after one stream. It's like, yes. School can be very stressful. Another thing for YouTube is like, trying to really isolate myself from really almost any social media unless it's specialized, like a membership or something like that. It's great for environment, meaning like separating myself from a environment that possibly could enable me in some capacity, if that makes sense. Like the difference between going to YouTube for some kind of education, it may be free, but you're also going through the burden of potentially being enabled in some capacity. There's like almost too much freedom, if that makes sense. With something like YouTube, it's free, but it comes at a cost. But memberships, like for example, I'm probably going to be doing a coding membership thingy. Just realized this came loose, but it costs a little bit of money, but it will help me with staying on track, if that makes sense. Like this channel, the fact that I completely separate myself with streaming, there's nothing for me to be enabled. This project, that's the thing about this, there's no shortcut, I guess. There's no to this project. There's also it's like I'm kind of chaining myself, I guess, in a sense, but on purpose. It's like I'm literally purposefully chaining myself to this specifically because it's a completely inherently different environment altogether. Water break. Unlike YouTube, where you get recommendations and stuff like that. It's almost like work, in a way, where people like going to work more in a lot of cases because they're allowed to... They're sort of chaining themselves to, the tools and the environment that work provides productivity. That's basically what I'm doing. Is I am enabling a work environment or productivity environment in some capacity. What's up, Sebastian? Why coal? Just finishing what I had left. I already did all the diamonds and lapis and redstone, iron and gold, so... It's almost like, what's it called, it's like when people go to the gym, or working out. When you're already there, what you look, okay, so there's a pretty interesting phrase that I've heard before, and that is, what you want is what you gaze on, which is pretty interesting, actually. That's basically saying what you look at is the things you're going to want, in the sense of if you looked at a YouTube channel page or a YouTube homepage, they give you so many choices to the point where you sort of become like a prisoner to your desire, I guess, on YouTube. Or any social media, actually, really. But if you limit it, and you make it easy for yourself in some capacity to access harder things, like new environments, more productive environments, then, or you make a system or a procedure that allows you to get to those environments in some capacity, like writing them down, then you could be productive in that way. And you being productive, you'll feel better and stuff like that, and you'll get more motivation and all that kind of stuff. And then you won't have to be told to do it, you can do it on, you would want to do it yourself, I guess, in some capacity. That's way easier said than done, but it is not impossible. Definitely not. I'm just trying to get out of the environment phase of like YouTube, specifically YouTube. YouTube, everything else I've gotten rid of, basically. Facebook, pretty much completely rid of. Twitter, I don't really care that much about, but because I don't really have any interest in that. LinkedIn, kind of need that, but I don't really have much interest in it. YouTube's it's the biggest demon, for sure. For me, at least. Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't be doing this for the subscriber count at all. I used to make money mostly from like super chats, donations, possibly memberships. Mostly from that though. I do make some money from Patreon too, but it's not that much at all. Like, I mean, I don't really post anything, let's be honest here. I don't really have much motivation to post other than, you know, just live streaming, so. Something else I actually thought about doing is, or not thought about doing, but I decided to do, this is actually something interesting to do, is, pretty much when I log into Google, or not log in, but pretty much when I open a Windows, new Windows, or window on Google, Chrome, I have it set where certain apps open, or certain tabs open when I open a new window, which is pretty interesting. So that makes it way easier for productivity. Alright, see you trains. Oh, never mind. See you trains. Now I'm doing hyper installation. I just recently got it like a month ago. I'm doing training right now. Fortunately, ran into some complications. But I'm going to be returning back on Tuesday or tomorrow. It's still a little. Ugh. Actually, I'm gonna go grab some water. Just a second. What's up, skills? I need to check something real fast just so I don't accidentally too far. 2, 3, 331. Actually. Dude, this lag is so annoying sometimes. Kind of get used to it, but still. I think to be on the safe side, yeah, I'll do 332. Like there. But not there. 333, just to be absolutely sure that I, for sure, can make this distance, at least, for the beacon. Well, I mean, I could technically mine the diamonds on the ground. Maybe that would be a later thing, like a cleanup thing, like a cleanup stream, I guess you can call it. Maybe I'll do something like that in the future. I'm probably gonna stream for around 2.5 hours, 3 hours, somewhere around that number. I don't really have much to do right now. I'm just kind of waiting for some orders from Amazon, so. So my productivity is gonna be kind of low at the moment. I mean, I could technically go to the store and get the thing that I'm ordering, but it's whatever. Basically just got a bunch of notepads. Small little 3x5 notepads. Good to see you, Mike. Definitely was nice chatting again, for sure. Considering how long it's been. It's crazy to think that I still have some of my speed from 11 months ago, because it shows how much I've actually done this. Thought I would get a little rusty with like how fast I can do things, but god dang. I don't think I guess it would make sense considering how long I've been doing it for. At least some speed. up, Charles? I just relived or revived the grind, I guess you can call it. After 11 months being dormant. Yeah, honestly. I think I was going for almost like a year and a half straight or something like that. I don't remember though. Pretty close to it. Almost a whole, probably year and a half, year and a half, maybe 2 years straight. I don't specifically remember though. Is at least a good year straight of mining. I don't remember if it was like every single day, but it was pretty freaking close. And it wasn't really the idea of like, of me, wanting to do this. It's more like I just wanted to do other things and then come back. It's like, definitely would have been perfectly fine doing this if I didn't have other goals or whatever. I think how I handled my other goals though really wasn't as good as how I handled this one. I'm still trying to figure out how could I recreate this kind of success, with this, like how I can turn, maybe not this success specifically, but how I can like get this level of motivation to get to this point of success in another goal, I guess you could say. Thank you, Charles. It's just like, I just haven't been able to recreate it or replicate it in any capacity. Like, literally the only thing I can think about is some form of procedure, like procedure, consistent plan to do the thing. That's like the biggest thing, the biggest difference between this and um, my other goals, I guess, is that this I had a clear understanding and like very linear approach to this, to achieve this type of goal. That I have not been able to figure out how I can, engineer a procedure, I guess, to other things, I guess, you could say. I don't know if it's just because of that it's not really instant gratification, it's just like the instant progression, I guess you could say, that you get from this. It's so much higher and or just easier to see and feel than pretty much anything else really that I've done, and or I don't know if it's just because I need a procedure for other things, or like I need a specific procedure for certain skills or goals um, in things I do. What's up, tree juice? Because, I want to mine the coal blocks later, whenever, I get to that point eventually. It'll be the final ore I want to mine, because I want to mine all the ore that I have, that I've collected over the entire project, which this is only like a quarter of it or so. If not less, honestly. I think it's around a quarter, though, of the total coal amount. I'm really glad I broke it up, though, from being, like, broke it up into quarters, or I'd, like, mine a quarter, then mine the ore in a quarter, and then mine the next quarter, and then so on, or whatever. I'm really glad I didn't like that, because god dang, this would be an actual pain if I mined all of the ore at once over the entire world, I guess. Could be kind of scary. It would take me probably like 120 hours or something like that to mine all the coal that I've collected in the entire world. Mining and placing, though, to be fair. Somewhere around that number, even with speed 2 and haste 2. I mean, this is pretty much all I do in Minecraft. This already takes quite a bit of dedication to do, so... I also don't really have that much interest in other things in this game, to be honest with you. As weird as that sounds. I mean, I used to play Minecraft quite a bit, actually. I've always enjoyed the, like, progressing through the game, but... I don't know, it just kinda got... I guess stale? I don't know, there's something about this project, just because it's like, there's always something to do that's always going to a new goal, I guess a big goal in some capacity. Considering I took around a, what's up, Dave? Didn't realize I even said that, but, so, considering I took 11-month break, my average time is definitely very skewed at this point. I would probably say I'd give it like 2 hours a day. Maybe a little less by this point, to be honest, with the 11-month break, whatever. Considering I literally just started, again, or back up. I started the streams back up again today, so. Oop, water break. It's not even just tiring, it's just like... commitment with this project is pretty crazy, honestly. To make even reasonable strides in progress. Luckily, the progress is very linear, so it's like I at least know that every single day, if I do this project, I know I can make some kind of progress for the most part. I've sometimes went backwards a few times, but that's very extremely rare, honestly. It's just the time commitment into this versus other things. It's really time management that I'm having a problem with. It's like how much time do I put in this versus other things, and I kind of just like neglect this for a little bit, and then I come back to it, and then it's like there's no gray area when it comes to time management for me. Not gonna lie, it really isn't. It's kind of annoying. It's really annoying, which I'm trying to get better at. This job that I have now actually should help. Should give me just a second. Okay, should be good. This chair's so squeaky. What's up, Ice Slider? But it seems like it rains in this world so often. I don't know if it's just me picking up on the fact that it's raining or like something. I have no idea. It just seems like it rains a lot in this world. Yeah, I haven't live streamed in like 11 months. It's been exactly a year since the finale. And even then, I think I only streamed like what, like 2 or 3 times, I think, total after the finale. So it's been pretty close to a whole year, honestly. Talking about an actual break. Pretty close to it. God dang, it's almost actually kind of annoying how fast this year's been going by. It's just crazy to think about, honestly. Like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like this last year hasn't even, like, existed. I don't even know why it feels like it's gone by that quickly, but just kind of has. God dang, I did it again. I don't know, like, it just seems like nothing has happened in the last year. Even though things have quite a bit, few things, but god dang, like, isn't like much though. Wait, what do you mean planning to come back to the channel? Because I am streaming to the channel, like, you mean like full time type of thing? Like fully committing? Well, not fully committing, but you know what I mean? Like, not just, you know, doing a one-off thing. Because, I mean, I've been active in the channel in terms of, like, yeah, pretty much. I'm planning on staying for a while. Like, unless something drastic happens or, like, there's something... Yeah, unless something happens or, like, there's literally something that's so insanely... Like, if there's something I really, really want to do, that would, like, supersede this project, then maybe. But for the most part, yeah, I'm definitely staying. I've given other things chances in terms of desire, it's just not happening right now. I really wanted to, one of the biggest reasons why I quit, honestly, or at least temporarily, was to see if I can replicate the success of this project or figure out a method of replicating this success. And, I still haven't entirely figured it out. I think I have for the most part, understand. Um, the problem is the drive for progression. The problem is I don't have any, I think that's the biggest problem is I don't have any, like, procedure for progression, I guess if that makes sense. Like, there's no consistency in terms of progression that I had for this project. I can't replicate it for other things. Like, I don't know how to. replicate it. It's so easy to make some form of procedure, because this project literally just came down to place blocks, mine blocks, place blocks, go to the end. It's like, it was super straightforward in the sense of, there's no standard for progression, I guess you could say. Like, I understand progression, but I just never had a standard. What's up, Time Chess? That's my biggest issue. Is pretty much the idea of, like, progression, I guess. I have some ideas on how to do it, like some standards, but not too sure though. I bought a bunch of notepads to take notes on things, to possibly help me out on that. Actual physical totems of, for knowledge and or procedures. It's just the issue is, the problem is I just don't have that level of motivation in other things. I don't know, like, it's like I can temporarily put some kind of... Wait a second. Like, I can kind of temporarily do it. It's just, there's nothing that really holds my desire, I guess you could say. Some things can kind of, like... They're kind of there, but they're not, like... this. There's nothing that really, like, holds my desire. I don't know if it's because I haven't... I don't know if there's, like, something I'm missing with, like, if I have to make some form of progression to give myself motivation to do a certain thing. But it's like, I don't really know how to explain it really. What's up, wheat eater? Doing alright. Just finally started streaming again. And finally got a new job. Stuff like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it with the... It's like even this, don't get me wrong, like, there are some times where I've, like, kind of lost some motivation, but I could pick it back up so effortlessly. With this over almost anything else that I've done and or do and or... There's only, like, one other thing that I've actually done. Like, the only thing I can think about doing is, like, sinking myself into a subject to the point where I, like, force myself to, like, consume a certain... Say, for example, if I have a membership, I maybe get, like, a coding membership. I know people say you can get that stuff for free, but that membership area thingy provides an environment for me to consume, I guess you could say. But I'm not too sure, though. More of an idea than anything, but... Yes, I do. I have a ton of coal. Outside of just this coal I have over here, I also have 107,000 pieces of coal apparently on the other side, or roughly, or around that amount. Like, if you see this right here, this is probably going to be layered by, like, 2, maybe 3 times. Something like that. And this is just placing it. Mining it's going to take it is a whole nother animal on its own. So, okay, so pretty much after the ore, I'm going to, I'm probably gonna do all the membership stuff next, like Patreon. I feel bad for the people who did Patreon and all that kind of stuff. They probably won't be able to see this. Um, and like a monument thing or whatever. And then I could start preparing for the nether after that. So it's basically just this coal, then the monument stuff, and then the nether. Which is kind of funny thinking about it. It's been 11 months. If I spent, if I like, I won't say grinded, but I went pretty heavy in the nether. I probably could have finished the nether by this point, which is kind of funny to think about. But um, that's assuming I continued the same speed of when I finished the project, though, to be fair. What's up, front? Yeah, no. You haven't popped in a year because I haven't streamed in almost a year. Seriously. I haven't even popped in almost a year. What's up, duck? By the way, I have no clue how much time I'm actually going to realistically allocate to this, by the way, so there may be some inconsistencies. I'm not too sure. Just for a little while. And I know for, what's up, Saper? Um, I mean, I guess if you count that glitch I accidentally did with these shulker boxes a long time ago, but actually, well, no, that did happen with my friend. Yeah, multiplayer is weird, and somehow that happened. I don't know how. Somehow there was a shulker box with sponges. Somehow those sponges were in two different locations when I had two players. I don't understand how multiplayer works. It's super buggy. That happened. And then I got rid of them eventually, but that happened, and then I did have duplicated pickaxes at some point because of the exact same reason, I'm pretty sure. I broke all of them though. I think pretty much all of them at that point though. And then that's about it. Other than those two glitches that happened at some point, even though I got rid of them eventually. That's the only thing I've technically done that was kind of sketchy. Everything else has been legitimate, like 100% legitimate. Even though, to be fair, those pickaxes basically did nothing. It was actually almost too many pickaxes for me, which is kind of weird to say that, honestly. 18 pickaxes at a time was weird, because I had 9 pickaxes in a shulker box, and then somehow me and my friend accidentally pretty much duped him when we were doing some weird save shenanigans. When he was trying to exit or whatever. I still don't remember how that happened, but 18 pickaxes, it was too much, honestly. It was kind of weird. It was like, it was slower to use like slower to use that many pickaxes than it was to do like 10 pickaxes. Which, I know it sounds weird, but it's because of the way I did mending, way I mended my pickaxes. But it was pretty interesting, to say the least. Even the sponges weren't like significantly faster by any stretch because of the methods you could use to dry them out using the nether. Yeah, I use villagers. At least I tried to. The problem is with this version, I noticed, unlike Bedrock and PC or just Java, um, this version I noticed the traders reset after a certain point, no matter what you do, even if you have them set to a specific um, trading post or lectern. That's what it was. I was like, what the heck are those things called? Lecterns. I just forgot what those were called for a second. Yeah, those the lecterns. They Oof, water break. Even if you set a villager to it, they would still reset, which was so annoying. Like I used to be able to make I remember when I first got those villagers, I got super lucky. Like, I was able to make almost a perfect pickaxe with like the lowest possible trade amounts. I think I was able to make like a pickaxe in like 48 emeralds, a full fledged silk touch, a breaking 3, mending 1, efficiency 5. What else is there? Let's forget. Yeah, that's it. I used to make this pickaxe in like 48 emeralds or something like that. Obviously without the villager trades and stuff like that. Obviously you can do that, but in terms of just trading themselves, I used to make a pretty much a perfect pickaxe within perfect pickaxe within I think it was 48 emeralds or something like that. It was stupid low though. At least without the villager method, the zombie villager method, even though I didn't even know about that at the time. Even though it doesn't even matter with this method. The problem is the zombie villager method doesn't even matter because my village is just reset. Which is so annoying. I would have loved to do the zombie villager um, method to reducing the trading values, but it wouldn't matter at the end, which is unfortunate. I forget how fast time goes by on this. Not gonna lie. That's for sure. Emergency ice letter. Yeah, I'll probably give it like 30 more minutes or so. Actually, what? No, I'll give it 40 minutes because it's only been 110 minutes. I'll give it 40 more minutes. Just so I can hit that 2.5 hour mark at least. Emergency ice letter. Don't know when I'm streaming next, by the way. Hope that muted that. I don't know though. I haven't actually tested out my hotkeys yet, so. Up, Jame. Hopefully I'm not muted. Probably not, but. Up, Jack? Um, just been doing other things. Or I've been trying to figure out other things, I guess, in the meantime. I guess optimize, or at least figuring out how certain things work and like motivation and all that kind of like how I can optimize, I guess, things. Basically, it's figuring out things and optimizing them constantly, for the most part. Yeah, I'm good for now. Um, I don't know how much time I'm gonna realistically allocate to this, but definitely good for now. It's not gonna be like, I mean, don't expect like one stream and then a whole month break or something like that, unless something big happens, but I don't know about daily streams because of how my work schedule is gonna be, but definitely gonna be, um, at least like try to do at least a stream or two a week, at least like 2 or 3 times a week. Um, Nether is probably gonna start. It's gonna start pretty soon. After the coal, and then after the monument stuff, then I'll be entering the Nether, and that's gonna be fun. I thought about it, and the reason I was only quitting was because I wasn't too sure if I really wanted to do it at that time. Like, I wasn't certain if it's something I really wanted to do relative to other things, if that makes sense. At that time period. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, there were other things I wanted to try, or not really try, but like, yeah, pretty much just try to, I wanted to see if I could find motivation in other things. Like, keeping my options open, um, for a little bit, but I was like, yeah, I mean, after a while, it's kind of like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that for a little bit, or at least I'm going to continue doing this instead. I decided to change my mind to go back to this for now. Does it always rain in this world? I still don't understand. I swear it always rains in this world. What's up, Jeremy? just switch controllers. Or switch to the charging, like switch charging controllers. I think this charger, or this remote's charged enough. Be streaming for probably around 30 minutes. 30 minutes or so, and then I'll be heading out. No, I'll check it later. It's already too late. Just gonna go back there and check how much I had left, but I think I only have like 17 more layers to go or something like that. What's up, Pie Guy? Really isn't a specific reason why it's one block. I just kind of like this torch pattern. Not gonna lie, I don't know. I mean, look at this. Look at one direction. I don't know why I did it like that, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to make my own torch pattern. Winter's Gym. Actually, not 17 rows. How many rows do I have? Like, probably like 10 more rows left. Coal before I have to go to the next layer. Something like that. 17, I think, total rows, but if you subtract them, that's probably somewhere around that number at least. Not too sure though. You saw Umbrella for the $5 donation. It's much appreciated. And hello as well. It's definitely good to be back. Can't lie. Like quite refreshing coming back after 11 months-ish or so. Definitely doesn't feel like 11 months, I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely good to be back though. This is a celebration feature? What does this do? Oh no, that's just announcement. Never mind. I have no clue what that did, or what that even does. I guess it's just an announcement thing. Definitely don't remember that being a thing when I was on here last time. So, actually not, but time is it? But what? 10, about 15-ish minutes. I think I'm gonna probably go till I hit that block over there. Which is, will be in... Yeah, it's definitely less than 10. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, pretty close, actually, 9. I'll probably finish that and then I'll head off. Even if it's like 2:45 or something like that. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Seems like a pretty good stopping point, though. Jesus, how am I missing this? Thank you, Sour Umbrella, for the $50 donation. I don't know how I missed that. Kind of zoning out for a second, but thank you. It's very much appreciated, definitely. It's good to see you. Hope to see you as well. It's gonna be kind of hard though, to really know when I'm gonna be streaming because I don't have anything planned. Um, well, to see, I have a consistent schedule. Well, I will have a consistent schedule for work, so at least there's that. So that means there might be some idea of a consistent um, streaming schedule for once. What's up, Jackson? What's up, Legacy? Nothing too much, just finally getting back to this again. What's up, just Austin? Yep, finally back on the, well, sort of grind. I don't know if it's gonna be like a... I'm definitely not gonna go as crazy as I did like a year ago or whatever, but I'm definitely gonna at least make some progress, you know. I'll have a pretty consistent work schedule, so there's that. So that's good. It's like, I'm not too sure I'm gonna actually dedicate myself as much as I did, unless there's like a stretch of things I want to really get done, then maybe, but that's probably not going to happen. I guess like the end of the project or the end of the nether or something like that. If I have this window of time that I can finish it, then I may do something like that. That's probably not going to happen, to be honest. It's gonna chill out. I used to, listen to music, but I was like, yeah, I mean, I'd rather just listen to this. Funny enough, I actually tried to listen to music on stream. Drove away copyright. I still somehow was getting copyrighted. I don't understand how, but I was like, if I'm gonna get copyright claimed, like falsely copyright claimed, I'm just gonna not care about other music. I'm just gonna do Minecraft music, cause yeah. And I've tried disputing them. It does not work. It's so annoying. I've never understood the disputing system with YouTube. It doesn't make any sense that somebody could falsely dispute and then just ignore your dispute, I guess. There's nothing about like falsely disputing. There's no way to prove somebody's falsely disputing, which is so annoying. What's up, Mini Cooper? It's not even like they're getting anything from me anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. They can just deny your dispute, which just doesn't make any sense. They're like, there's no regulation, which I can kind of understand that, but I just don't understand how there's no regulation for, like, figuring out who owns what, exactly. There's no, like, security behind that. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, I own this, even though I technically don't. Whatever. There's no regulation for who claims what, really. Probably not. Probably won't be. Uh, if ever, honestly. It was this time where it's just like a long string of videos that just kept getting copyright claimed over and over and over. It's like they just went through my list of it. It's like they went through my videos and just like claim, 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 claim. It's not like those videos really gave me anything, and I think I already got most of the money from my channel anyway, so it didn't matter, but still, it's still kind of annoying getting those claims. But it's whatever. It's fine. I hope that's muted, that cough, because I decided to make new hotkeys, and hopefully that muted it. At least a little bit. Okay, good. Glad it worked. Sometimes I don't even know about OBS, because there's no, like, explicit save where it doesn't save your settings, or there's no explicit save button. It's just kind of like okay type of thing. You just press okay and you just hope that it saves. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Hope I have enough to get across this world, halfway across the world. It is weird thinking that literally just placing this coal and literally going halfway across the world every single time I do it. It's kind of crazy.
Definitely making it across now. I'll probably end this. I'm definitely ending the stream after I get these 4 layers done. There were a few. Heck are they at? Oh, there it is. Just gonna take this for now. I'm gonna take all the end pieces, all the end chests. I have the little like half chest, I guess you could say, half double chest for of coal. Now, I can't believe I placed. How much is this? Oh, forgot about that. I'll deal with that in a little bit. It's kind of crazy to think just today I've already placed like almost 30,000 pieces of coal. It's just about 2.5 hours or so.
for us. Hey, I forgot how fast the time goes by on this. It's like, snap my fingers, 2 hours goes by. It's kind of honestly insane. Doing alright. Kinda. Chilling out. Okay, final layer, final column, I guess. Thank you. Okay. You joined right at the end of the stream. Pretty much the next, like, 5 minutes at least, if not less.
Definitely gonna grab those diamonds once I do a cleanup stream in a long, in the future. Don't know when, but sometime when that will ever happen. Okay, there we go. That's one layer, or that was technically half a layer done, but today, but full layer done today, completely. I'm gonna have to do this like, I don't know, I guess I can calculate it real fast. 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 19, 20, 23, 24, 7, 28, 31, 32, 35, 36, 39, 40, 43, 4, 7, 8, 81, 82, 55, 56, 59, 60, 63, 63, times, so it's like at 400, about 460, I think it was 430, 470, oop, water break, times 470, 20, about 30,000, actually that makes sense, about 30k per layer, so that's like 4 layers or something stupid like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and head out now. This is a pretty nice first stream though, not gonna deny that. Pretty smooth. I'll see you guys sometime in the future, I don't know when. So now I'll be working up until at least, I think, don't know how my week's actually gonna go, but I think up until I think like Friday, no, Friday. At least up until Wednesday. I'm not too sure how my scheduling is gonna go because of how weird last week was, but thank you, MC, and I'll see you later. Alright. I don't remember how to end the stream. I think it was... I think I pressed...